Hi, it's Nadia-Rose here, and welcome to another session of transformational healing meditation. Today, we are going to work with the energy of the mother, in particularly that of the White Tara. And we'll learn lots about the White Tara over our time together. So the mother energy is that beautiful heart energy that really takes us into the door of our soul. And the mother energy, as we talked a little bit about in our week of the Holy Spirit, is that energy that really is Mother Earth, is the Mother Earth in her fullest of form. So when we talk about the mothers, we see them, feel them through nature. And when we look at and understand the mothers, words really limit what they are. So we learn to experience the energy. I know I feel close to the mother energy when I'm down at the ocean. And this backdrop is a time when I'll just move my body there. You can see me jumping about in the water there. Actually, I was in a thunderstorm um, down at the Great Ocean Road, and we were just playing in that element of Mother Earth, the waves, the pouring rain, the thunder, the lightning, the rainbow that came down and hit the ocean waters. And for me, it was that beautiful white Tara in action. She was touching the earth, and you could feel it as she whispered in the wind, as she rolled through the waves, as the feet on the sand, and just the beauty of all the elements of Mother Earth. So, this is the energy of the mother. Of course, what I give you again is just tiny drop in the ocean here, but the mother light is so pure, so loving, so gentle, that when we can embrace the mother, which we can go deeper into our hearts and up into the light of our soul and up into the energy of our more Christed selves and our Christed beings of light. So when we work with our attunements and when we do our meditation, you may notice that we always enter into the heart. We often talk about a sacred garden in the heart or some sacred place on Mother Earth. And this is the mother energy, and this is why I take you in there, because it helps us to find that very safe, protected place where we can find our sanctuary and be able to lift into those other vibrations of that more Christed father aspect, if we can use those terms. So when we talk about the white Tara, um, again, I really encourage you to just feel what feels right for you. And with any terminology I use, so today I'm going to be using the terminology of the White Tara. There are many mothers. The White Tara is the mother of all mothers. She's the mother of the Christ Buddha light. So she's an enormous cosmic deity of light. And we have many other realms of mother figures that we work with in our energy work as well, and we'll come to know them over time. For example, we have the Lady Kuan Yin, we have the Lady Yesidara, the Lady Mary, the Lady Portia. We have so many mothers, and each bring a different vibration for us to work with. Um, Please allow your own belief systems to always come into these sessions. Any terminology I use is just my way of what I've learned is right for me. Um, Everything is relevant when we talk about our spiritual realms and spiritual connections. So if I use a terminology that doesn't sit for you, just let it go and bring whatever does for you. I'm not working on a religious element here, but all our religious figures are involved here. But we're working on a much more expanded level of vibration here. But what I'm saying is bring your own belief systems into here. It's all relevant. Whatever works for you is what's going to work for you. So the mother white Tara, she's the stillness of nature. She's the whisper of the wind. She's the waves of the ocean. Um, she's the green of the trees and the earth of the earth. So we'll get to experience that in our meditation today. So make yourself comfortable and prepare yourself for your session today. And we will get ready to begin our attunements. So just find your own space and get comfortable. And just to relax yourself, relax your body. As we move into the attunement of protection. So close your eyes, take some nice gentle breaths, and you may begin by breathing in peace and breathing out peace. Breathing in peace and breathing out peace. And just letting go of your day. Just relax the busyness of your mind and body. Attunement to protection. We invoke the protection of the spiritual blue flame to protect us through our healing work today. Visualize a blue flame of light descending down upon your aura, fully encompassing you with blue light. And feel how that light comes from your I Am presence, your soul, spirit, body. Totally envelops you. And take a breath into that light, and you may even feel a stillness descending within you. And just feel that blue light expand and totally encompass the group that we are working together in the inner planes of consciousness. And see that blue light creating a big circle of light, protecting us from any negativity within and around us, so that we can work safely with energies. Attunement to the heart. Close your eyes and settle into a comfortable position. Your back gently straight, your feet rested upon the floor, and your hands relaxed and supported. Begin to breathe softly 3 times through your nostrils in your own natural rhythm. Allowing each breath to take you into a deeper and more relaxed place within. Gently bring your awareness to the center of your breastbone. Visualize or sense a small rose heart resting in this space. If you cannot see it, simply know that it is present. This is your spiritual heart center. With each gentle breath, feel the soft, radiant pink light of this rose heart begin to glow, expanding gently across your chest, through your breastbone, warming and opening your heart space. When you feel ready, imagine placing your hand upon your rose heart or standing before a doorway of the heart. Now, in your own time, visualize yourself touching the doorway of the heart. And when you feel ready, see yourself stepping through the portal or doorway of your spiritual heart. You see yourself walking towards a blazing, shimmering golden light that awaits you. In your own time, move closer towards this light and stand yourself within it, feeling your connection with this golden magnetic force field of light, and feel how it pours gently down upon you, around and into your body, flowing over your head, your shoulders, your chest and spine, flowing down through your hips and legs, and sweeping softly beneath the soles of your feet. And as you rest in this golden radiant light, allow your body to soften, your breath to deepen, and your awareness to expand back upward, lifting your consciousness into this radiant golden force field of light. Feeling yourself rising upwards and expanding into the heart of your I Am presence, your soul spirit self. And just feel that expansive light. And as you breathe, feel this golden rose-infused light begin to descend back down from your soul into your physical self, streaming through your heart, your mind, your body. And now you gently return into your body, now aligned with your spiritual heart and higher self, prepared for our healing work today. And as you gently return towards your body now, take this sacred space to feel the stillness within your heart, where you can reflect and contemplate on your life and on your healing process today. What is happening around you and within you? What is important for you to focus upon today? As you learn to open to this space more often, your inner voice will come forward. Hear those parts of you that are ready to be explored and understood and expressed. Ask your soul for what you need today in guidance and clarity and healing. And just allow whatever's there, even if it isn't what you thought would be there. Just let it come forward. And just sit with it. Feel that stillness as we now prepare for our tarot, where we can gain some more tangible insight and understanding to ourselves. Okay, so now we will use some tarot to help take you in to your inner self. So just allow yourself to feel these images as we work with them and see what comes up to speak with us today. Okay, let's just give them a bit of a shuffle, a bit more of a shuffle today. Okay. Now I'll shuffle them a little bit more because I've picked some cards that we've already had and I'm just sort of trying to, shouldn't do that really, should I? Yeah. Okay, let's just start. Okay, there we go. Oh, okie dokie. So here's an interesting card. We have our Ten of Swords. We haven't had that one yet. So the Ten of Swords looks a bit dark and gloomy, doesn't it? Yes, it's our card of kind of really hitting that point in life where it's a rock bottom kind of stage of life where we literally feel stabbed in the back by life or people or situations. It's where life hits us in ways that really make us break down and just lose our sense of self. So this can come up where we've had crises or bad news or deaths or when we just feel like all the knives are in our back. So I'm sure we've all felt that somewhere in our world. Again, it's part of our human constitutions to go through parts of life that where life just brings us the opposite to what we feel we deserve. So this can bring up our deep grief, our desperation, our fears, our sense of just lost total control of our life. We don't know where we are, and we certainly, from this space, do not know how to get back from here. So invite parts of yourself and just use your breath here to take you to parts of your life now or parts of your past. Remember, our past is always important to heal. But also this can represent our fears for the future. So do you fear getting into this space? Does this space through fear control your life? So just take some space because this is a pretty deep card. So just feel where that card has been relevant for you. You might have remnants of a phase of this life that can be nurtured a little more and a little deeper. Okay, so here we have this one again. We have that Eight of Swords. So wow, we've started with some pretty heavy cards today. So again, we look at where we're blindfolded, we're bound and restricted. All those swords are around us, forming a sense of control. So these two cards together really expand that feel of deep inner crisis. Now, the swords in the tarot, they represent the element of the mind. So maybe where does your thinking do this for you? Where are you trapped in your belief systems that make you believe that you have all the knives in your back, that life is against you? Where do you believe that you're out of control? Have a look into your mental body right now and just feel where your thoughts might set this up for you. Deep anxieties to life, where past events, current events, future fears really prevent you from believing in yourself or believing in change. Now, the blindfold and the fact that this figure is laying face down, they're really so lost within themselves. There's an emptiness, there's an abandonment, they're alone. They don't feel like they have the faith and the strength to be able to move out of their lives. So, again, just call upon challenges that you've had where you really didn't feel the faith and the courage, where you might not have that right now. And we just get you to breathe into that because we want to nurture that, make it feel like it's safe to come out. So this is a card of the Nine of Pentacles. So as you can see, it's an abundance card of Pentacles. So Pentacles again represent money, the money element of our life, the practical side of our life, the abundance, the sense of security. So these cards are saying, well, we don't have that. I don't have that. This might be betrayals in money. Where have you lost your fortunes in life? Where are you feeling betrayed by money? Where do you feel that the loss of your financial stability has got you trapped in a future that you feel you can no longer be prosperous or you don't feel financially safe? So often these stages can come up in life when we've had marriage separations or job changes or where we're just really fearing due to our economic state. Are we going to be okay? So contemplate where your practical world of money and security, you've lost it, or it hasn't felt safe for you, or maybe it's not bringing you the happiness you want. Maybe you're a person that happens to have some good wealth and security, but maybe you feel guilty about it. Maybe other people, you feel other people are projecting jealousies or control over you. Where does money not bring you happiness? Where does money and a sense of security make you feel like you've lost yourself? You could be a princess living in a palace in a very unhappy way. What does it cost you to build an abundance or security? Are you choosing abundance of materialism over personal happiness, which is making you feel empty? And when I say personal happiness, sorry, I meant to say your true inner happiness. Have you lost your sense of self through constantly trying to create the stability and security that your mind tells you you have to be safe or successful? There's that Page of Swords again. We've got lots of swords today. So again, what's going on in your mind? Where are you procrastinating? Where are you unsettled? Where are you not taking control? Where are you making immature decisions or decisions that are not yours? Where are you allowing your lack of wisdom to keep you in these states? So one thing about our personal growth, we really have to learn to be courageous in seeing our own weaknesses, seeing our own flaws. That's the gift of spiritual growth. We have to work through shame and guilt and maybe, um, that humiliation. Okay, yeah, I've made all the wrong decisions for myself, or I'm letting someone else control my decisions. Maybe my fears have got the better of me. So these cards are reminding us, look at what's going on. What's going on in your mind? How does your mind rule your life? In a negative way, in a way that keeps you trapped. Where is the conflict in your life? So these cards can also represent conflict. Are you projecting another person in your life that controls your life, controls your money, controls your material stability? Where is someone else maybe dominating you? And where does your weaknesses or vulnerabilities or fears and anxieties from your own mind keep you entrapped in this? Mm, yeah. Nurture any shame or guilt that comes up with maybe feeling that you're not as in control as you want. We're all in that, we all go into that space. Um, and it's kind of a powerful um, moment to really see where you're not in control of your own world. And as this beautiful Six of Wands tells us that we can get out of this, you know. You can move through this, you can be victorious in coming out of this state. So those wands represent our fire of creation. It's like put your spark into these dark places, have your faith, your hope, your courage. And maybe just at first, it always has to happen through your thinking. You can't change your life unless you change your thinking first. It doesn't just miraculously change on the outside. If your thinking stays the same, you'll always usually end up back in the same space. So that wands represents your creative mind, your spark of your active intelligence. How do you mentally need to learn how to believe that you are more than this? That you can create this to be a sense of true stability and that beautiful fertility of life and abundance. There's our King of Cups again. These cards have had a good shuffle. That's why I kept shuffling. So our King of Cups again represents our masculine self. The King of Cups reminds us to be compassionate. Don't be so hard on yourself. That beautiful, mature male, masculine element. Remember, the male is that element that can hold us in those practical ways with hope, with courage, like that beautiful, wise father figure or mentor or that a strong element that just holds us while we're struggling, while we're moving out of our battle. So where do you need that more mature energy to help balance that page of swords who keeps making decisions that really aren't benefiting the pathway there? So the king reminds us, let's sit with clarity, let's sit with wisdom, let's have a look at these thought forms that are um, running around creating chaos and keeping us entrapped in our life or our situation of whatever this situation is for you. So you could be talking about relationship or job or the way money works or doesn't work for you. We have the world here, which is a beautiful card. Now, the world is our card of completion. So it's the last card in the major arcana. So it represents what you're going through here is a cycle of life. We have cycles that come and go. Some are short, some are long, some take many, many years, some take a whole lifetime. But the world tells us that cycles can be completed. But a journey of life is a shift of consciousness as we have many stages of awakening and awareness and courage to transform what we need to take hold of ourselves. So the world tells us, have faith. Um, this cycle of your life will come to completion. So what we're talking about here is this card where we can break free of the trappings of our own life, our own mind. So we have the Lovers card here. So is this happening in a relationship for you? Do we need to reflect on partnerships, relationships where the masculine, feminine is out of balance? Have you been betrayed in love or marriage? Are you grieving a loss in relationship? Is there an area where you not feel supported, where you feel alone, where you feel abandoned, and you're in a phase where you don't know how to bring your life back together? So yeah, reflect where that's been or is in your life. Sometimes this can even reflect health. But if we look at this line down here, we see a very powerful line of hope, of literally getting back on the horse to find why this cycle was important to us. What did we learn? Um, as you learn about your spiritual growth, you'll see the most difficult times are the most powerful for learning. They really can turn our lives around. So we have this very powerful line where we come in unity with our masculine female self that can really help build stronger relationships in our life, romantically or through family, and to really make us feel, wow, we can really rejoice in what those deep lessons have brought us. And here's our death card. So the death card, again, a very, very powerful card here in this spread. The death card represents again how big this situation is, how these cards really represent that we hit rock bottom. We're hitting a death in our own life. We're really looking at ourselves of what's going on. That's that. Why does this death need to happen? So this is metaphorically, of course, um, at this time that I'm speaking about. So, what is in you that's ready to go through that symbolic death process? Where has a literal death maybe occurred for you? Have you lost somebody? Are you really suffering through grief and loss? Have you lost something in your life that you thought was your right pathway, but it didn't go the way you wanted to? Do you feel betrayed and let down by life itself? So the death card is our transformational card. It's really turning those very stagnant parts of our life that really have come to an end. And when we have the world there, we can see the death card brings the ending of a cycle. So death is a card that we can rejoice from, but there's always grief in death. So whether we're talking literally or metaphorically or symbolically, you have to allow your grieving process. Otherwise, that grief will stay trapped. And grief is that magical phenomena of life that does bring that element of hope and just brings that essence of new life that you can't plan when you're in these stages. You just have to have faith and hope and courage that something holds you together, which is going to be a part of yourself, that amazing king, that inner masculine strength that comes from a higher force of love. That can hold you while you're breaking down, while you're falling apart, while you're pulling all those knives out of your back one by one. Where have you felt people have failed you, rejected you, abandoned you? Um, so when you pull them out yourself, you can transform them. You won't stay in this. And we all have to learn about projection. We often believe people do this to us, but we have to learn, okay, what was going on in me that allowed this? Was it my thinking? Was it my conditioned belief systems, a feeling that I have to keep letting people disempower me? So it's a very big pathway to learn how to unlock those swords, but you're definitely on your way. So I think we've got a very powerful energy of endings, healing our deep wounds, our very deep traumas, our very deep griefs. When life brings us to a rock bottom stage, we have to look at our thinking. We have to change our immature thinking of believing that life happens to us and change it. Well, we have to be wise and realize I have to sit there on my own throne of clarity and wisdom and really redirect my life to create the wealth, abundance, the safety, security, the balance in inner relationships and outer relationships of my life. So Where has your life ended and where is it still trying to begin? We are all in transition for lots of our years. So where is our past and our future flowing together? Where is it not clear? Where are the muddy waters still there? But again, as we say, have hope here. This tells us we can move forward. We can get back on our horse, but on a different layer of consciousness where we see these past events as the learning ground that brought us the wisdom, the courage, the transformation to create the change that was obviously needed. All right, so just take some stillness in that and just reflect on what that has stirred within you. And you might want to close your eyes and take a breath into your inner bodies and feel some of the images of the tarot cards. I know when I feel it, my solar plexus feels really heavy and a bit gurky with energy and not sure what's in there, but I can feel something heavy stirring in my solar plexus. So what's going on in your solar plexus? What's going on in your breath? And really feel your body talking to you as we prepare to take this into our White Tara meditation. So as we enter into our meditation, we'll take an angel card. Pick a beautiful angel. So you might even ask your angels, what do you need today from this meditation right now after that spread? Let's have a look. What are we going to pick? And today we have playfulness. Where are we going to play? Playfulness is very important. I'll just again show you. Playfulness. I can't get it up on my... There's me playing under the rainbow with the white Tara in the ocean. It was a beautiful day. Playfulness is very, very important in our growth, in our journey. We must remember to play. Bringing that inner child. So maybe some of our tarot is about our trapped inner child. Maybe our inner child is trapped in this pain. And playfulness reminds us to bring it out, to be loving and gentle with our inner child. Okay, so let's go within. I will put on some music and we will enjoy the energies of the white Tara. So as you close your eyes and just relax your breathing, gently just breathing deeply 3 times in your own rhythm. Breathing in peace and breathing out peace. Breathing in peace and breathing out peace. Each breath taking you gently within through your body, your emotional body, your mental body. And just feel those realms of your consciousness, your personality vehicle, as you just allow yourself to again reflect on the cards of the tarot that have spoke to you today. What card stands out the most? What part of our tarot narrative represents something in you. And as you soften your mind, just use your breath to go deeper within and just feel those powerful symbols of the tarot speak to you. And each breath, you just relax yourself, moving deeper and deeper within. And just take some moments to feel your present, your past. Allow yourself to connect to past griefs, losses, deaths, symbolic or literal, cycles of life that are ready for completion or completed before you were ready. And as you breathe, gather all of that energy from your personality and feel yourself bring it up towards your heart center, where you visualize your sacred pink rose heart in the center of your breastbone. And just feel it gently pulsating in the rhythm of your own heartbeat. And again, feel how you stand in front of the doorway of that heart, or a gateway, bringing all that heaviness you've gathered today in body, emotion and mind. And when you feel ready, open the doorway of your own heart and step inward. And as you step in through the threshold of the heart, you feel the vibration changed. You feel it filled with light and so much love. And a pure white angel comes to greet you and guides you so lovingly down a pathway that spirals down into the sacred garden of your spiritual heart, your sanctuary of the heart. And you feel your feet upon Mother Earth as you move through that pathway and enter into the sanctuary of your heart. And again, the vibrations change. They are so subtle and fine, filled with light. As you breathe in the tranquility of Mother Earth that sparkles and glistens all around you. You see that part of Mother Earth that you connect to through memory, through your love, or through what is being created right now. And you walk around Mother Earth in the beauty of your inner surroundings. And every breath you move deeper as you feel the peace drawing in through your breath and exhaling out of your breath. You breathe in peace and you breathe out peace. You breathe in peace and you breathe out peace. And you're guided to walk down a beautiful riverbank where you come to a crystal clear lake, or it may be a crystal clear ocean that is so still that you can see the glistening of the sunlight on the water. And the water is so pure, it is crystal clear as the rays of the sun shine so deeply through the water you can see the bottom. And you slowly enter into that water and you feel it lap over your feet and your legs and your knees. And you move into the depths of this crystal clear lake, or this pure ocean water, and you stand within it. And you feel the purity of the water soaking into your skin, purifying your physical body, purifying your etheric body, clearing out all the dross and the residue. And as you move deeper into the water covers you and flows through your astral body, and you imagine all those heavy feelings and emotions you may have entered into today. Just feel the crystal clear water purify them. The natural flow of the water, cleansing, purifying. And you feel the stillness of this water run through your astral body and through your mental body. All those congested, fearful thought forms, belief systems, patterns, programs that may no longer be needed, that are coming to the end of your cycle. Just feel the purity of the crystal clear water flow through them. And just let the energy do the work. Your job is to just let go, to relax, and breathe in peace, and breathe out peace. Breathe in peace. Breathe out peace. And the water relaxes you so much now that you feel you can float upon it. You've let go of your heavy physical, emotional, mental body, that you flow and float at one with the crystal clear lake or the pure ocean water. And you just let yourself move in the current of the water. And as you float, you can feel the rays of the sun pouring down upon you. And the sun is pure white. And you gaze with closed eyes into the pure, brilliant white light of the sun's rays. And you see the white sun And you breathe it in, knowing it is the light of the white Tara, the mother of all mothers. Mother of light, mother of earth. And every breath you take, you open to that pure white sunlight that draws you inward and upward so lovingly, and you just feel yourself let go. You enter in to the heart of the sun, where you see a heart in the white sun, and you move through the heart into the heart of the white Tara. She is the doorway to your soul. And you feel that you have expanded so vastly over the water in which you are bathing. And you have expanded into the heart of the white Tara, so vast, so wide. In her light, there is no beginning and no end. And she takes you to the heart of your soul and your spirit body, where you now bathe in the deep silence, in the tranquility and the stillness of her love. And the light of the white Tara works into your deepest, darkest pains. Feel the Ten of Swords. Feel the Death card and the Eight of Swords, where you may be trapped in the darkness of your mind, of your emotion, of your body. And breathe in the light of the Mother into that dark space. Just feel the light enter the darkness. And dissipate it. Let go of its form that binds you. And just let the energy do the work. Just let go and release. The white Tara fills you with hope. Brings clarity, purity, tranquility, and deep inner peace into every layer of your consciousness. Open it and absorb it. Feel yourself expanding even further into her love, into her pure light. Mother of light, Mother of earth, Divine Mother of all mothers. Breathe in her silence of her heart. And as you breathe, you feel your lungs take on more light and love. Your lungs expand with light Your lungs almost feel like they're expanding through your back like wings, with so much light, flying with the spirit of the white Tara in the inner worlds, in the vastness of all that is. And you feel at one. You are that light. And in this light, there is no darkness. There is no fear. You are the peace, the stillness, the tranquility of light. Feel this enter into your dark thought forms, emotional body that was heavy. Just feel it purify. And you bring this light back towards your physical body, staying in this light. You feel yourself coming back where you see yourself floating upon the water. And as you bathe in this light, and you bathe in the purity of the waters of the earth, you are one with all that is. The water is pure with light. And you feel yourself standing up in the water that is so crystal clear. And you see the light of the white Tara dancing on the top of the water as sparkles of light. That it brings joy and opens the playfulness within you. Feel the spark of light as joy of life rising within you. And feel yourself playing in the ocean, in the crystal clear lake, playing in the realms of the white Tara, in the vastness of all that is. Feel in this space how free you are. There is no Eight of Swords here in this space. There are no limitations. Here you are, the Six of Pentacles. You are abundant. You are flowing in your potential. You are growing to fruition. You are so safe on the earth as the white Tara holds you to grow like nature, like Mother Earth grows all around us. You are that space. Feel in this space there is no death. There is continuous light and life as living vibrations on so many realms of consciousness. And you can feel that within you. You are the joy of the world. Your cycle is complete. You rejoice in your release, in your transformation through the deaths of your life. And you feel yourself moving forward in victory. In balance and harmony with your inner male, your female, your card of the Lovers balances within your heart. And your King of Cups smiles so lovingly and so wise upon you. You have lifted. You have transformed. You have brought the Page of Swords into the heart of the King. And with a deep breath, you now begin to return. Feeling your body consciousness as you begin to walk out of the water. Feeling your feet upon the earth. Walking up the riverbank or on the sand of the ocean floors. Back into the earth. Coming back into your physical room, your physical sacred sanctuary of the heart. And you gently begin to return into your body. Just taking some moments to contemplate what you have experienced, what you have learned about yourself, what you can see there is still to learn. But you come back with the blessing of the white Tara, that you are her love and you are her light. And now this meditation is complete. Gently come back into your body and just feel your body nice and relaxed. And I hope your meditations are helping you to just find those depths within yourself, bringing you just deeper understanding of the nature of being human, the nature of being soul and spirit. So let us now close with our prayer of gratitude. And come into your heart and really feel the invocation of the quality of gratitude, which is a quality of your soul that we embody and can feel despite what's going on around us. To you, beloved soul and spirit of myself and of the universal heart and the white Tara, we send our eternal gratitude for all that we have received in this healing light today. And may we take the gifts and the blessings of your light with us into our days and nights ahead. Thank you. Okay, I love the meditations. I never know where they're going to take us, so I'm just as yeah, it's wonderful. Okay, so let's finish with our closing song that we're going to radiate that light out through our bodies, through our chakras. We're going to move it and dance it through and let it move through our chakras, through our etheric body, our nadis, meridians, and our nervous system, our organs, our brains. And so this is how we embody light and we become walking vehicles of light, not just floating vehicles of light. So this song is going to go for about 4.5 minutes. So again, if it gets a bit much, just open your eyes, just center yourself. But for those of you who really want to fully embody this music and the energy of the music, please do whatever feels natural to you here.
She whispers, whispers, whispers in the wind. 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 Mother of light, lady of light, mother of dreams, white Tara, Ananda, whispers, whispers, whispers in the wind. She whispers, whispers, whispers in the wind. She whispers, whispers, whispers in the wind. Mother of light, oh, lady of light, mother of dreams, white terror and under. Mother of light, oh, lady of light, mother of dreams, white terror and under. Oh, oh, she whispers, whispers, whisper in the wind. She whispers, whispers, whispers in the wind. She whispers, whispers, whispers in the wind. She whispers, whispers, whispers in the wind. Mother of light, lady of light, mother of dreams, white terror and under. Mother of light, lady of light, mother of dreams, white terror and under.
Now let's send it out into the earth and just imagine the whole of the earth and humanity being bathed in the light of the white Tara, and your wings of light spread around the earth and into the deep dark parts of humanity.
She whispers, whispers, whispers in the wind.
Just feel that light
Mother of
enter deep into the darkness
lady
and
of
lift it
light,
out.
mother of dreams, white terror and under. Mother of light, lady of light, mother of dreams, white terror and under.
And see the earth lift as light. And feel that you are one with this light. And we are one together in light. Feel the joy. I hope you're feeling filled of spirit and joy and sparkles of light of the white Tara, or that deep cleansing. Lovely. Thank you so much for another session, and have a great time until I see you next time. Blessings to you.